What's up, everybody? Fred Kreidler, head coach at E3 here, coming at you with a great exercise. This is a TRX exercise, and we're doing it in our strength upper classes. And I love this exercise because it's got this premise in it of a reverse plank. And I think that's a really cool idea. We don't get a lot of opportunity to think about the posterior side of our body holding rigid and being firm like that in as many exercises. You know, we talk a ton about it in the plank. We talk about it in other ways when we do things like bent over rows or deadlifts, but this is a really cool way to hit it and I think feel it and go through this exercise the whole time, getting an awesome hit on the biceps and in the back. All right, so there's a few things I want to make sure that we're doing in this exercise to have great success with this, all right? First thing, we got to have our shoulders down and we're pulling and spreading them back. You see my ribs pick up. Then I got to suck these down. Squeezing in here nice and firm, and then I tuck my hips under so those are squeezing, and it looks like this. I'm down in here. A lot of times I'll see this go forward, all right? And that's not where we want to be. I mean, think about this position. We're trying to fight that almost all the time in the gym. So this is a great opportunity for that. Another thing is I got a slight bend in my knees and my toes are off the ground. That really forces me to own my hips, all right? If I start to sag a little bit, I'm going to know right away, all right? That's why we do that versus being straight out with our toes on the ground. That uses rigidity and we're not trying to practice that, all right? So make sure you got the knees bent, toes are off the ground, tummy's tight, shoulders are down and back. The last thing, I know I'm hitting you with a lot, last thing, make sure you're under tension the whole time. Use the suspension trainer for what it's for. Make sure you're pulling on it, all right? We don't want to see any slack. Any moments of slack mean that we're losing the tension in the body. We're losing a moment to really be teaching and getting stronger with things that are really good for us. So let's take a peek at this exercise. All right, 2 moves, back and forth. TRX Bicep Curl, TRX Neutral Grip Row. All right, so my bicep curl, pinkies go to the temples, my elbows are up. Come in front, and then I execute my neutral grip row. Neutral grip row is down in here. Sometimes we'll do a wide row, something like that. Today we're doing this, all right? So we go curl, row, curl, row. Sometimes people get tired. They're gonna start to do this kind of thing where they're flipping out. We don't wanna do that, not on this exercise. Hold strong. If we have to make it a little bit easier, we can back up and come closer to standing. You gotta make it harder, get underneath it a little bit more. You got more weight on your hands. Boom, right there. Yeah, yeah. All right, something just like that. Make sure your shoulders are down and back, tummy is tight, pulling all of your bones close to the middle of your body. I like that kind of idea. Pull it all in. Tummy tucked in, slight bend in the knees, picking the toes up, everything strong, no movement through the hips. It's a TRX alternating bicep curl to row, neutral grip row. Cool? It's part of our strength upper program, and I think you're gonna like it a lot. Hope to see you around the gym soon.